Welcome to this lesson 2 in this topic of sequence and series. In our first lesson, we did an introduction to this topic, and we also looked at general sequences. I hope you did practice on how to get the general rule of general sequences and how to get a sequence given the general rule. So today we are going to go on to a specific type of sequence that is known as arithmetic sequence. This name, from the word arithmetic, gives you some idea of addition. There is something that is being added. So actually, this is the type of a sequence whereby there is a common difference between any two terms. And that common difference is normally referred to as B. So it's given the symbol B. So between the first term, which is normally referred to as A, this is the first term. This is common difference. If you have a sequence, for example, 1, 4, 7, you can see what is going on even without continuing. To move from 1 to 4, what is the gap that is in between? What is the difference here? Between 4 and 1. 4 minus 1, you get 3. What is the difference here? 7 minus 4, you get 3. So there is a common difference. Or, to move to the next, you are adding a constant throughout. So such a term is known as an arithmetic sequence. Or such a sequence, when you form that, it's known as an arithmetic sequence. The first term here is given symbol A. And this constant that is differing between one term and the other is called D. Now, one thing that is very important in this topic is the formulas. And the formula for the general term, the nth term. I told you in the previous lesson that n represents a general term. It could be 10 term, it could be 20. So n would represent any number. So the nth term for this type of a sequence, arithmetic sequence, is given by a formula a plus n minus 1 in brackets b. A is the first term. N is now that term which you want. For example, it could be the 10th term. So if you are asked about the 10th term, then your n will be 10. If you're asked to get the 5th term, then n will be 5. If you're asked to get the 15th term, then n will be 15. Like that. So n is that particular term that you have been asked to get. And then D is a common difference. For example, in this sequence, can we use this formula to find the 6th term? So when you are told the 6th term, this is your n. So n is 6. So the 6th term in this case will be what? Our A is 1. So we substitute here 1. Plus n is this one here, 6, minus 1. D is 4 minus 1, which is 3. So you first of all work out what is in the bracket. 6 minus 1, you get 5. 5 times 3, you get 15. 15 plus 1, you get 16. So our 6th term in this sequence will be 16. So it is very important in this case for you to know and remember this formula, because it is the one you're going to apply to get the nth term for an arithmetic sequence. So when you test a sequence and you find that there's a common difference between the terms, automatically it becomes an arithmetic sequence. And this is the formula you're going to use. And you can be given the term itself and you're asked to find n. For example, in the same sequence, 1, 4, 7, all the way to 61. So 61 here is the last term. It's the last term here. If you're asked to find the number of terms, find the number of terms. So the number of terms is n. You still apply the same formula. So we don't know the number of terms, but we know the last term is 61. So 61 is equals to A is 1, plus n, we don't know. 61 is term number what? We don't know. So n minus 1, but we know d is 3. So you can bring this 1 to this other side. So 61, it will be minus. So you'll get 60 is equals to, open these brackets. So you multiply by 3, you get 3n minus 3. Take this 3 to the other side, you will get 63, comes plus, is equals to 3n. Then you divide by 3, divide by 3. So your n becomes what? 63 divided by 3, 21. So the number of terms here from 1 all the way to 61 will be 21 of them. It will be quite tedious for you to write each 1, 2, 3 all the way to term number 21. But it is very easy when you are using the formula. And this formula here is very, very important. So for an arithmetic sequence, the nth term is given by a plus n minus 1 b. I hope that is clear. You can manipulate this formula. Even you can be told to get a. You can also be told to get d. So long as you are given all the others, you can manipulate it, you can work with it and get what is required in a particular question. So we will end our lesson there. Do more practice on how you can use this formula and familiarize yourself with it. And the way to do that is to practice. As you know, practice will make your work perfect. So thank you very much. Have a nice day.